All right, so we are back live to a project that we're doing in South Jersey. It's going to walk through the zip walls. Now, again, what this does is it protects the outside from the inside, or really what we're doing in here to the outside. And we use these called zip poles. There's a 12-footer, there's a 10-footer, and we use these special things that have a little foam at the top, and it allows the plastic to stay nice and sealed. Because what you see behind me, this is an air extractor, and it's going to create a negative pressure in here, sucking out all the dust and debris through a filtration system outside. It's actually a HEPA machine. It's going to filter it outside. But because it creates a negative pressure, the air that's coming in here is going to actually push this plastic over, moves it in. So that's why you're going to use these zip walls. You can't just tape it. Taping is not going to work. Something new that we just added was, and if you're in this business and you're watching this video, Zip Walls comes out with these little add-ons. You put them onto your pole, and this way you can hook your gun on there. It's really easy to do. But as you can see in here, so if Zip Walls is watching, send us some more. We'll definitely take them. We probably have about 25 Zip Walls in this space just to hold stuff up. And as I walk you around, remember, this kitchen was cherry. This was an outdated, about 15, 20-year-old kitchen. Now you can see this is just primer on here. So cherry cabinets, just primer. In here was a wine rack, and here are the glass shelves opening. We're gonna swap this out to, we're gonna restain a new wine rack and put it in here, and then we're gonna stain the shelves. They're not gonna go white. So we're gonna have stained shelves behind the white glass doors. It's gonna be pretty sharp. As you can see, all the doors are now primed. So this is just primer. Nice and solid, good finish on here. Nice and smooth. That's really, actually really buttery smooth for primer. And then up top, the blues are finished. So that's a finish coat. Actually, it's two prime, two finish on the top of the blues. So again, we're gonna do the blue first because we are doing a naval island, almost like the color of my shirt. And as I sneak it down here, you can see, you peek in there and you can see the blue, and it is sharp. So why we do the island first, the dark colors first, is it's easy to mask it out. And this way there's no contamination from the white going onto the blue. So this plastic, most of the plastics, they attract dust naturally. So they have, it's almost like some static cling to it. So this, as you can see, now if I didn't do this, what would happen is all that dust would migrate over to the blue, and that would be an issue. For the blue doors up there that are drying, so the blue is our last color here. And again, we didn't mask off the white to cover it because this is just primer, and it will be wiped down and vacuumed, etc. But these blue doors are gonna get out of here before we spray them, before we spray the white, because the blue is covered, blue doors will be covered, will be good to go. As I pan around this kitchen, you can see that the boxes are all masked out, everything that it looks like before. The floor is clean, there's not much on the countertops. Now we just finished spraying in here, so this will get wiped down because you wanna have no dust, you know, because the machine creates air. And you wanna have this wiped down. We're gonna use a wet cloth, wipe that down, and then keep moving forward. Boxes look good. We put this cabinet back in here. Remember, this wasn't here on my first walkthrough. We re-caulked out after primer. You want to caulk after you prime because you don't want to caulk on raw wood. So you want to prime and then caulk, and then you're ready for your finish coats. That's only for the crown. We don't caulk panels. You know, people ask all the time, see this gap in this panel? This gap, that's good. That's good. It's a piece of wood. The wood is gonna float. The panel is gonna float around. If you caulk that, the wood is gonna expand, and you're gonna have a really ugly caulk line in 6 months, in 12 months down the road. Pulled the appliances out to get behind here. Now you didn't see this line before, but this is here, so the appliance covers all that. But we pull these out just in case that you ever change your appliance, it's not an issue. I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna put our finish coats on here tomorrow. So we let the primer sit overnight. We're gonna put our finish coats, our white finish coats on here tomorrow. And we will be done possibly spraying here in a few hours tomorrow. What's cool about this is this material is it sets up really fast. So then we can actually break this down or pre-break this down tomorrow afternoon. But I'd like to wait just in case there's anything else to hit. You might miss a spot. The lighting is funny. You got to look around and then make sure, because you don't want to mask out twice. There's at least a mile of tape in here. So it is a really intense process, especially when we're getting into it, that you don't want to do this again. So once you take it down, that's it. If anybody's any questions or you're looking for a free quote, all we need is pictures or a video. just go to mycabinetpainters.com, fill out a really simple form. We will contact you right away asking for pictures of your kitchen. All you do is send a few. You can send, if they have a couple angles, no problem, but we're gonna contact you right away. And quotes are free. If it's a kitchen that I need to see in person, or we wanna do like the upgrades to this kitchen, remember the panels that we put on, those are all end panels. They weren't here before. I need to measure. So, or somebody on the team needs to measure. Then I need to come out. If it's a big kitchen, the spaces are big, vaulted ceilings, I need to see how we're gonna mask out. That I need to come out to. But we've been doing video walkthroughs and virtual pricing for years, way before COVID, because it's just a lot easier. You wanna get to a number to see if it's within budget, and so do we. But again, any questions, requests, it's free. Go to mycabinetpainters.com. If you're seeing this video, we have trained crews spread out all over the United States. And if you're seeing this and you put your information in, I will definitely put you in the best hands possible. Everybody that we have is certified in the way that we do things. I could lift off the cities that we're in or the areas, but you just go on, fill out the form, mycabinetpainters.com, start with that. Talk to you soon. For the United States. And if you're seeing this and you put your information in, I will definitely put you in the best hands possible. Everybody that we have is certified in the way that we do things. I could lift off the cities that we're in or the areas.